So I'm going to go through the process of installing PowerPathVE for vSphere. This one here is for vSphere 5, and the first thing you have to do, of course, is log on to the EMC's PowerLink website and download the software. So we can see here I've already downloaded the latest software, and I'm just going to go ahead into the zip file and pull out the zip that we're going to need to import into VMware Update Manager. Now there's some other tools that are in the zip file, the R tools, which will be used for licensing the product, but I will not be getting into that in this video. So now that the zip file has been copied out, we can go into VMware Update Manager, and we can get to that from Solutions and Applications, and then we go into the patch repository, and we want to click on the import patches. Once we're here, we can browse to the zip file that we pulled out of the main download and hit next, and this will go ahead and start the process for updating or uploading the packages or the host extensions from the zip file. Now the package is imported. We can see here, we can hit finish, and if we do a quick search, we'll find those host extensions. So now that the host extensions have been installed into the patch repository, we need to go ahead and create a baseline. So we'll go ahead and give it a name, which that makes sense, relevant for the PowerPathVE software. This is only compatible with vSphere 5. And then down in the baseline type, we want to make sure it says host extensions on it there. And then we'll click next. We'll go ahead and search for the actual host extension in here. And once we find it, we select it and move it down to the extensions to add, and click next. And then we can just finish from here, and the baseline is included. If you want to create a group, that you can do that as well, but for now we're just going to go ahead and attach it to a host. So we'll click on the host, go to the Update Manager tab and click Attach, and we'll do a scan here, even though we can see already that it's not compliant. It doesn't have the patch on it. We'll go ahead and rescan it, and still not compliant. So what we want to do is remediate the host so that we can install the patches on it. So we're going to click on remediate, and the wizard will come up here and just pretty much leave the defaults, and we'll click next, go through everything, and we'll do it immediately. We want to disable any removable media that could be attached to any of the virtual machines, and most important, we want to disable the high availability admission controls if they're enabled. If this is not disabled, then the installation will not happen, and we want to migrate powered off machines, or migrate machines from the host. We'll go ahead and click finish, and the process will go ahead and kick off. It'll migrate the virtual machines that are on the host and put it in maintenance mode. Now the host is in maintenance mode. It'll go ahead and install the host extensions or the patches, whichever one you're doing, on the host. And once the extensions are installed, it'll reboot the host, and when the host comes back up, it'll take out a maintenance mode, And that's pretty much it. If we go ahead and check the HBA, you should be able to go ahead and click on one of the HBAs and check the paths and see that all the paths are active. And once that's done, at least we know the software has been installed. And we can also, other than even seeing all the paths are being active, we can also look at the devices. And if we go into owner, you'll see that PowerPath is the owner. So that's basically it for doing the installation. As I mentioned before, you will need to license the product, and you can do that using the R tools, and the documentation's pretty thorough and explanatory in order to get you to license the product.